Hi everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today we are going to take a look at a chart that I don't think many people ever actually look at. Now this is the HBAR against Ethereum chart. So as HBAR is pumping against Ethereum, that means HBAR is outperforming Ethereum, and as we descend here in this nice structure, that means Ethereum is outperforming HBAR. So that is just a little bit of a context to the chart, but not many people do ever actually look at these charts, and this was one of the main reasons as to why I thought HBAR was a beautiful buy last month at around 3.5 cents as we came into structural support against Ethereum, and now you can see we got a really nice bullish reaction out of here, and if this level holds, what I would be expecting is at least a nice retest of the upper trend line to the downside, which is a really nice move against Ethereum. And if Ethereum is moving up at the same time, we could expect big things for HBAR. But before we start this video, let's get into a bit of analysis on the weekly time frame, because on the weekly time frame you get a much better idea of what's going on here in the chart. Things start to make a little bit more sense. But if you haven't already, smash this video a like and comment down below. Let me know what you think of this chart. Do you think this chart is useful, or do you think it is useless? Subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get straight into it. So as you can see on the weekly time frame, things start to make a little bit more sense. You can see, although we could not get this parallel structure to the downside without using the monthly time frame, then doing the top-down analysis, changing to the weekly time frame, you can see how the candles was developing in the weekly time frame to come in and hover around this midline of the trend line to the downside of the parallel structure, coming into a nice structural support against Ethereum, which is why I was a big buyer for HBAR in the last couple of months. And I really saw this descending triangular structure here, in which we have now broken out. So what I would say is, we need to be on the watch out for a nice retest of this trend line to the downside. Often you will get at least one or two, but it's great signs. And for anyone that entered HBAR at around 3.5 cents in the last couple of months, you've done absolutely amazing in my opinion. And the targets to the upside, even if we do not break out of this structure to the upside, a nice move back to the top of the range, even from current levels, would be around about 100%. Let's say we take a few weeks, about 100% against Ethereum, which means if Ethereum is moving up, HBAR is moving up a lot faster. So it does not mean that we just get a 100% pump against US dollar. It means 100% against Ethereum. So even if Ethereum is moving down, it means HBAR is not going to move down as much. So as we now move into a bit of structural support analysis down here, we can outline some targets to the upside, and this clear target to me, a nice liquidity wick to the downside that we got back in May 2021, would be my first target. And from current levels, that would be at least another 45% pump against Ethereum. But like I said, we do need to watch out for these pullbacks here, and that might be an entry for people that are not in HBAR already, because against the United States dollar we've had at least a 80% pump off the low, and obviously that will attract people's attention. People will want to come in and buy. So what we need to watch out for is the pullbacks, and don't get scared against the pullbacks, because things against Ethereum are looking really nice. So if we just take into account what HBAR has done against Ethereum in the past, have a little zoom out. Really nice structure you can see here. What I would be expecting is, if we do not at least break this parallel structure to the upside, at least a bit of a rejection, something like this, where we come up and come back down. So you can benefit from the upside, benefit from the downside, and come in and get a potential double bottom or something like that as Bitcoin takes the lead and maybe takes a little bit of dominance. We don't know for sure what's going to happen, but in my opinion, I think HBAR against Ethereum is actually going to break out of this parallel structure to the downside, come back and retest, and then come back up to these nice liquidity zones. And from current levels, that would be around a really nice 300% move against Ethereum, which is what I'm expecting myself. And like I said earlier, it does not mean that we only pump 300% against the United States dollar. This could be, if Ethereum moves up 100% and HBAR moves up 300% against Ethereum, that would be about a 600% move against the United States dollar. So these are the major moves that we're talking about here, and this is why these kind of charts are absolutely impeccable and really good at spotting things that maybe other people in the market are not looking at. As you can see, guys, back on January the 1st, this is the tweet that I put out. It was simply a matter of time for HBAR against Ethereum, I thought, and we was trading down at the lows, big bearish candle, everyone's scared. But we saw the opportunity, saw the recognition of the nice big fill of the wick here in anticipation of a nice move to the upside. And we have not got the 500% yet, so I'm not going to say, you know, this is absolutely incredible and we're totally right here. But we've got the nice big bullish candle that we wanted to see out of here that no one was really expecting. So nice to see. Great signs from HBAR, great signs from the market as a whole. So let's just jump back into the charts and we'll just do a bit of a roundup. So here for HBAR, I've taken it off the Ethereum chart now. We've done enough analysis of HBAR against Ethereum. Just taking it back to the USD chart. Beautiful reaction from structural support, coinciding and having a bit of confluence with the Ethereum chart. I am now expecting a nice move up to at least the 20 cents zone for HBAR. I know I've got targets up here at around 27 and 35, but you know, we've been able to capitalize. We've been able to buy the lows here. Now, we don't necessarily have to rocket to the upside. We do know there's going to be pullbacks. Something like this is what I would expect. You know, make people panic. And this could take all year. We don't know how long this is going to take. We could skyrocket from here. We could actually dump back down and go to new lows. So if you have got the opportunity now to at least de-risk a little bit, you know, in anticipation of possibly a bit of market manipulation to the downside, you know, you can do what you want to do. Everyone has their own risk management. Everyone has their own strategy. But for me, my targets are set to the upside. We've been able to buy the lows. We've proved it. We've tweeted out. So now we just have to sit back and let the market do the work. So if you have enjoyed this video, give it a like. Subscribe down below if you haven't already. Comment and let me know what you think of this analysis. Do I need to improve? Is it trash? Let me know. But anyway, it's not financial advice, and I will see you next time. Cheers.